Hi, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold. This is the message to DF. I'm super excited to do this. This is my favorite reading on this channel, and I have not been able to do it. So, Divine Feminine, I'm about to find out what's going on with us. It's going to be a great reading. I feel the energy, and I'm grateful again to even be here with you guys. Thank you for all of y'all that have been holding me down, supporting me, even though I haven't been as consistent as I need to be. Thank you to the new people that are checking me out. Please subscribe if the message resonates. We're going to jump in. My message to DF. What's going on with us? What is going on with the Divine Feminine? Opportunity beckons. That's what that's at the bottom. All right. Let's jump in. I'm ready. All right. Moving on. Wow. And when I was shuffling the traditional, the African American tarot, the Ten of Swords came out. Literally moving on, letting things go, ending cycles. Moving on. Teach. Y'all, I'm very excited to be here. I don't know what it is, Divine Feminine. I don't know what we got going on, but this is going to be a good reading. I can feel it. Okay, I'm going to take this ring off. All right, shuffle up. What is going on? Okay, challenging times. Spread your wings. Ooh, that is the center of the reading. So, Divine Feminine, already the message that's coming to me heavy is we are moving on from challenging times. We had specific lessons that we needed to be able to learn so that we would be able to teach others how to manage and get through their challenging times. Better days are literally here. Our last cards of this reading are spread your wings, giving and receiving. Oh, that is the final outcome, giving and receiving. This is a time of balance and harmony flowing into our lives. In this moment, there have been so many changes that had to be made. And everyone knows that most of the time when we begin this cycle, we are learning through challenging times. We are learning through challenging times. We are learning through pain. We are learning through negative experiences and having to get through this and go through that. We're learning through constantly being faced with so many obstacles and faced with so many decisions to be made and to make that we're not even noticing the beauty of our lives. We're not noticing that we've been blessed. And even on this journey, when times get difficult and when we are unable to make it through to the next point, we give up. But no more. And it's not even that we give up, but it's just like we get into that space, that human space of, man, it's just happening to us instead of seeing that it's happening for us. But that's the energy we're moving away from. Finally being able to see the beauty within the pain, the beauty within these challenging times, because if we did not experience those feelings and feel low and feel like we weren't going to make it through, feel like we weren't going to be able to accomplish the vision and the goal that we had for ourselves, feeling really like we were going to be unable to move and unable to make it. If we hadn't felt that way, we wouldn't be able to stand here today and spread our wings in the way of allowing ourselves to just burst open, in the way of being ourselves, being open to the universe, being open to the blessings that are coming in, being open to accept love. If we hadn't gone through those experiences of not having those specific resources, it wouldn't feel the way that it feels. You don't know love until you truly have known hate. You don't know peace until you've known chaos. You wouldn't be able to identify it. You don't know healing until you know trauma. And it had to happen. Now you can take these things and you're moving on so you can go teach others. I am ready to dive in. All right. Let's see. So for moving on, let's see what tarot we get. What is the story? What's going on for my Divine Feminine? King of Cups. Oh, okay. Knight of Swords. I'm going to get 3 for each. Page of Cups. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into that before I even get the clarification for others. So what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups is we are moving on from experiences within our lives. Some of us, it was in the past. We had experiences with the King of Cups energy. We had experience, not to say that the King of Cups is a bad energy to have experiences with, but we had people pretty much that were saying one thing but doing another. We were in a situation where we weren't sure what was actually in alignment with us, because every time we were taking a step, this or that would happen. We weren't necessarily moving in alignment with our truth. It was moving in alignment with the truth of society, or moving in alignment with the truth of your family, or moving in alignment with the truth of whoever was influencing certain decisions that you were making that necessarily weren't in alignment with you. You no longer live a life where you're pleasing others. You're moving on from needing to hide or dim your own light because you were afraid of hurting somebody else's eyes. No, you're done doing that. You're moving on to a situation where you're now being honest. And when you do that, things clear up, because that's the purpose of our journey. To grow, always getting better. When you know better, you do better, have better, get better. Like it's all in it's all in harmony. This is everything. This is everything. Teach. Let's see. We got the we got the Emperor. All right. We got the Emperor, the Four of Swords, and the Lover's card. So there was a lesson that was regarding boundaries within your life. There have been lessons where you weren't as firm with your boundaries as you needed to. But because you went through those situations of not necessarily being firm with your boundaries, now I see that you're going to be moving on, teaching others boundaries. And the Lover's card is here. So again, this could be relationships for some of us. This could be with the divine masculine or masculine energies that we've attracted. We got that Four of Swords energy. So it's literally moving away from that, teaching people how to move on, how to let go of toxic situations, and how to let go of toxic relationships, let go of toxic mindsets, because sometimes, not even sometimes, all times, we are our own worst enemy. We are within saying things that are not aligning us with what we're saying we actually want. So if we're going to be in our minds telling ourselves, oh, it's okay to do this and that, or it's okay to accept this even though this isn't what I want, but yet you're speaking to the universe, I really want this. You're writing it on your manifestation list and everything of that sort, but your actions are not matching your internal thoughts. It's time. It's time to match the frequency and teach others how to let go of things so that we can continue to raise the vibration of the planet. It's time to really get into a harmonious space where we're able to learn, tie up the lessons, move on from the past, hold the lessons and the experiences, because we want to be able to utilize it and turn it into wisdom. So hold the knowledge of the past, but let go. It's time. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. It's time to let go of reliving the situations. It's time to move on so that you can teach others. That's the energy that we are moving in, Divine Feminine. And a lot of us have already started that. That's why moving on is the first card out, because that's pretty much past energy. You know what I'm saying? There might be a couple of lessons that are needing to be tied together or completed, but overall, that is past energy. Moving on. You're finally ready to let go. It doesn't even serve you. It doesn't feel good for you anymore to even pretend to try to hold on to it. It's literally like there's a fire behind the Divine Feminine Collective that I'm speaking to. That's that fire. I feel it. It's like the solar plexus is going to be bursting open. And Divine Feminine, I feel like in my stomach right now, a burst of energy. So somebody really, or all of us, or whomever in this collective that this resonates with, you might be experiencing solar plexus tingling or a lot of different things going on with your power source, because I feel this energy of finally like ripping out of your shell and just being. That's what's happening right now. I'm really like, what? Challenging times. Let's get clarity on that. That is everything. Dang. So 4 cards came out for that card. All right. 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, High Priestess, and the Hermit. But the Hermit was in reverse, and I am going to take it in reverse. I do not read reversals normally. But if I'm reading and it feels it, and I feel it, I go with it. So what we have here is the 5 of Wands clarifying, or the Page of Wands, and the High Priestess with the Hermit card in reverse, clarifying challenging times. We're in a space of, again, there's 3 5s here. Sorry, not again, but I'm like, there's just so much change, and I feel it, and my thoughts are all over because it feels like this is it. We've been in a space of being back and forth in our lives, knowing all of this information and reading books on getting in tune with the universe and starting our spiritual journey and doing all of these things to heal the trauma. But we were conflicted because part of us, again, was telling the universe that I'm wanting this, but my mindset is still over there. You cannot expect to make changes if your mindset is, this is just what it is. It's always going to be this way. I'm stuck like that. Nothing's ever going to happen for me. I'm always broke. However, we're talking to ourselves and treating ourselves is how the universe is going to talk to us and treat us. So we were conflicted because consciously we know that. But then unconsciously, you're still making some of the decisions and minds, honoring specific mindsets that are already, they're outdated. It doesn't even resonate with what you even know works. So now you're getting in the space of moving away from conflict, moving away from battling within yourself, moving away from, wow, and I said a bursting open. I didn't even really pay attention to this. This is the Knight of Wands, not the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Bursting open. You are getting out of your shell. You're moving away from those challenging times of battling yourself. You're exiting out of hermit mode, for one, because I see this in reverse is like you went into a hermit mode so that you could start to meditate, so you could start to think of and clear your space and clear your thoughts and clear those things that have been blocking you. You went into a cave moment. It could have been during the pandemic because a lot of us were forced to work from home and you're spending more time with yourself and with your thoughts. And during that hermit mode, you gathered and received answers to questions and clarity on specific challenging things that happened or specific lessons you were meant to learn from this and that. You were able to go in and explore those challenges, explore those lessons, explore the things that you've gone through, explore all of the memories, cry, so that you could get to this very moment, the High Priestess, where you're able to sit on your fucking throne and look around and just really be like, okay, I worked hard to get here. And I accomplished these things because I went in, I healed. And this is just the beginning. This is only the start of the journey. We're right here and we're already honing so many things that we have to be grateful for. But imagine when we are over there, like, hold the vibration, seeing where you came from to where you are now, and utilize the now moment to determine where you are going to end up. What do you want to align with? And you're already in that High Priestess energy. So it's like whatever you want, you can have. You worked hard. You've overcome obstacles. You've overcome challenges. You've overcome doubts. You've overcome yourself, most importantly. Because once you do that and open your heart and allow yourself to be who you need to be to accomplish things and to allow others to be themselves in your presence. Because when you are yourself, authentic to yourself, people, even if they're negative, can't help but to be themselves around you. Or those people that are negative, oftentimes it's because they're just because they wish that they could be like that. But more people gravitate towards you. Your energy is different. You're speaking differently. You are different. And others can't help but to notice that. So they're watching and they're learning. You're teaching even without formally doing it. Just by being you, you're teaching people. You are the High Priestess. So it's literally like, every time I'm myself, the more authentic I am to myself, the more authentic others are allowed to be around me. This is it. It's been a long time coming. Spread your wings feels like a portal is here. It feels like a portal is opening. And all I see is that whatever it is you want to manifest, whatever it is you've been working towards, whatever it is your heart truly desires, it's flowing in. And it's beautiful. Like the energy that is surrounding it, it feels magical. It feels magical. Like I can literally see some of us just years from now, not even years from now, I'll say by this time next year, looking back like, wow. But in the most humble and positive way. It feels like my heart just feels like it wants to burst open. It's like you're going to have so much to be grateful for because you decided to heal. Not everyone decides to take this journey. Those that have chosen to do so, those that have chosen to do that internal work, those that have chosen to face the ugliest parts of themselves, those that have chosen to walk a journey that you have to come face to face with the devil. You have to come face to face with your own demons, with your past, with the fact that you contributed to some of the things that have taken place within your present. Like, not very many take that journey. Not very many people are brave enough or have that energy or wasn't in alignment with them for them to do that. So the fact that you decided to take it, the universe is blessing you. It's time to be showered. Like, you will know. The feeling I have in my heart is everything. It is everything. The Five of Swords comes out. We have 4 5s on this table right now. 4 5s. Like, what? We got the Hangman. Change is here. Transformation is here. Seven of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Wow. This is about your thoughts. So spread your wings is about your thoughts. Some people, some of us, all of us are included in this. Some people get stuck in that mindset of thinking about all the things that have happened and thinking of all the ways they've been hurt and betrayed and lied to and seeing themselves still in the victim consciousness. I used to be the same exact way, and sometimes I still find myself in that energy. But then I have to go through and remind myself of the times I was a warrior and how the fact of the matter is that I'm still a warrior. You know, every time you overcome something or decide to face it or even explore your own thought patterns and learn, why am I doing this? Why do I do that? Why is this happening? Exploring the why, not just always pointing fingers at others. When you decide to do that, it's a freedom that's never known. And what the cards are saying is spread your wings. It's time for you to release yourself from victim mindset. It's time for you to stop reevaluating and lying to yourself and saying that you're stuck in situations that you have the power to free yourself from. It's time to realize that, yes, specific situations happen. We might find ourselves on the wrong end of life at a period, but we are never really at the wrong end. We're learning something there, and we're utilizing that for later on. Every time you experience something, it was divine and it was to teach you something. And if you start to go back and look at those specific situations, especially those ones that brought you that pain that's so deep within you that you just don't know how to get it out, those situations are a big part of your purpose. Learning why that happened, what was the hardcore lesson, because I guarantee you, whatever lesson lies within those most painful moments, that is the key to our freedom. That is the key that sets us free. That's the key that leads us to, sorry, I was trying to show you guys my key, but I guess it's not meant to, but I'm like, I found a key outside with the number 5 on it, and I made a chain from it because it's the key to our freedom. It's the key to our success. It's the key to our life, like what our purpose actually is here. So if you remove the blinders and just see the universe and see the situations from a bird's eye view, and that means from everyone's perspective, because if you can do that, it'll help you to heal and analyze it even more. So it's time to really go back to specific situations and spread your wings. Spread the way you think about them. Spread the way you're going to move. Spread your wings. Like, broaden your horizons, open your mind, see things from a new perspective, and it sets you free. Your truth and the truth of the situations truly is going to set you free. And last but not least, we have giving and receiving. This is a major transitional time. No wonder I was so excited to get on and do this reading, because this is like a crossroads time. It's time for us to take the blinders off and really see situations that occurred for what they are and leave it at that. Leave it at, as I'm saying that, the world card falls out. I don't even need any more cards for giving and receiving. The world card literally fell out. That sums this whole reading up. You are closing out a cycle of learning through negative experiences, learning through sad moments, learning through trauma. And in this new cycle, you learn through positive experiences because you've gone through the cycle of reprogramming your mind, of really trying to get yourself out of the hole and really believing in your ability to achieve things. Not everyone takes this journey. There are many people that may pretend that they're taking this journey. There are many people that wish that they could take this journey. There are some people that start off on this journey and then they end up not making it to the end because they can't make it for whatever reason. So the fact that you are right here, right now, and you've made those necessary changes and you've gone through and really started to analyze yourself and make changes in your own life and in your own world, you can align with your vision. You can align with your goals. You can align with what it is that is of the highest vibration. It's up to you to transform your world and to release yourself from the grip of others controlling your world. This person is now you. You don't need to lead from ego. And you don't allow any energy from anyone that feels toxic or heavy in any way to come in and lead you astray or to come in and have you feeling anything. You are finally in a cycle where giving and receiving is happening. You are blessed beyond belief. You are blessed beyond measures. The blessings that you will receive, man, they're going to be bigger than you could ever even think of, than you could even envision. Whatever your dream is, just, I don't even know, like, imagine that times 56,000 if you can. And that is what is going to happen. For example, I'm going to leave you guys with this story in an oracle. But I went to go see Oprah Vision Your Life Tour or something like that, Envision Your Life Tour. And in the tour, she was talking about how she had asked the universe, because she'd gone to this white lady's house and she had 6 trees outside, and it was the first time she'd ever gone to a big house. So she walks in and she's like, when I get rich, I'm going to get 6 trees. The universe is going to give me 6 big trees in my front yard. And so now she said one day she was looking out the window, and that was over 20 years ago. And she noticed she had trees out. So she said, I decided to go out and count my trees. Let's just say I didn't even have enough time from sun up to sundown to count all the trees that I had. So she hired a tree counter, and the universe blessed her with, I think it was 3,674 trees. So imagine you ask the universe to give you 6 trees and you never even pay attention to that vision. But here you are looking at 3,674 trees, and with enough abundance and money to pay somebody to come count those trees for you. And also, I would have loved to have been the person that probably got paid $30, $40 an hour to walk around counting trees out in Oprah's yard. Like, what? Anyways, so the point of that story was just our vision and our dreams. Whatever you can dream, you can achieve times 50 billion. And now we are in a space of being able to receive and achieve those dreams. It's time for us to step into our power and dictate where we're going in this lifetime, because it's here. It's here. The opportunity to change everything we have ever known for ourselves is here. Wow. So you are a beacon for other, wise leader. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. We have to hurry up and get on this journey, Divine Feminine. We already on it, but really start putting our messages and our stories out there, because we are the teachers of this time. We've got to get out there and really start honoring the things that we've been learning, honoring those lessons that we've gone through, honoring the story, because it's time. It's time for us to really, sorry guys, my cards fell on the floor. It's time for us to really get into a space of leading our lives and leading others to lead their lives just by being ourselves. Isn't that what we all dream of? Like, get paid for being yourself. Live just being yourself, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Take back your power. Stand in your own light. Even if your burden seems heavy, it makes you stronger. If you've been standing on the sidelines to the needs of others, this card is letting you know it's time to stand up for yourself. The challenges you faced are making you stronger. You no longer need to live your life for others. Yet, if you choose, your light can illuminate the path for those who walk beside you. That is exactly what I just said. Like, man, all right. I love the universe. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation. Thank you for allowing me to be the channel for others and for whoever else is channeling. Thank you for all that we've had and continue to receive. Thank you for all of the people that even take the time out to watch my videos. Thank you for those that have subscribed and continue to support me. This is a time to be grateful. And I want to let all y'all know I'm truly grateful for you. Like, I don't care how many views I get. 10, 6, 1. That person that decides to click on it and hear what I have to say, you're everything to me. Thank you. Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. You are a leader. You carry a wisdom and radiance that inspires others. Even if you're not always aware of the depth of wisdom within you, it's emerging by leaps and bounds. This is a time to step into your power and take a role of leadership. You are ready. Grab the reins. Make decisions. It's okay if you're not 100% sure. Make decisions anyways. It's what a leader does. On the journey, it's easy to tell who the leaders are. They have an inner grace and strength that glows from within. Others travel on the pathways that the leaders have created. The wise leader holds up the flame as a torch for others in the darkest night. But the leader also listens to the beat of their own drum. Grab the reins of life on your terms. Don't live to please and appease others to the detriment of your own needs. This is not what a leader does. Live without regrets. All right, you guys, that has been our reading. Divine Feminine, I love y'all. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this collective. And I'm so grateful to be a channel for all of you guys and whomever listens. Please subscribe. Shoot me an email, book a service, visit goldenevolutionllc.com to place an order for a spiritual self-care package. It's personalized for you. The universe, I ask the universe to use me as a channel, and I create and put whatever you need in that box. Please order one, guys. Support me. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Peace be upon you.